What's up guys, it's Sid from SVTperformance.com, and I have one little bonus video for you that I wanted to shoot under the hood here. Wasn't planning on doing this one, but I thought it was pretty interesting when I started figuring some of this stuff out. So this is going to be our final Raptor video. Again, if you want to see the full write-up that we did on this truck with a ton of pictures, the link is in the description below. Just click it, head over to SVTperformance.com and check it all out. But I wanted to show you just a few of the neat little features and changes that I found under the hood here. First of which is one that I've been preaching for years, and that is Ford's oil recommendation. For this and for most of the EcoBoost engines that I've seen, Ford recommends 5W30 oil instead of the 5W20 crap they put in everything else. It might not be fair to call it crap, but I am not a fan of 5W20 motor oil. And it's obvious that Ford sees in higher performance versions of their engines, such as this high output EcoBoost in the Raptor and the GT500, GT350 engines, things like that, they call for a thicker viscosity grade of oil. That's a neat thing and something to keep in mind. I know a lot of guys complain about the Coyote tick, and a lot of it gets fixed with just running a little bit thicker oil. Something to keep in mind, guys. If it's my vehicle, I'm not running 5W20. I'm at a minimum running 5W30. Typically I run 10W30 because I live in South Carolina and it's not super cold. And I'm actually starting to tinker around with running 40 weight oils, specifically 15W40 diesel oil. And if you want to talk more about that, head over to SVTperformance.com and ask me why I am using AMSOIL AME in basically everything now. But that's one thing I want to talk about. The next is, check out this cold air intake system. Well, let's call it cold air even though it has a sealed box, because it has this massive scoop that feeds directly in to your air box here. That's the reason that so many new cars don't pick up as much power as the older stuff by switching out to an aftermarket intake. Check out this tube. It's fantastically shaped. There's no weird anomalies or anything in it. I mean, the only thing that looks a little out of whack is this bellows and this turn here. I mean, there cannot be much horsepower to be gained there. You got a regular paper filter element, which is okay. You could probably change the element and maybe pick up one imperceptible horsepower, but this is a really well designed piece. Ford's engineers did a great job on that. Another thing that I like they're doing is they're putting AGM batteries in these things from the factory now. I've always been a huge fan of AGM batteries. I would tend to replace any of the batteries that go bad in my vehicles with Odyssey AGM batteries, which are another mind-numbingly expensive part, but they work so well. I've had the same battery in a jet ski of mine for 10 years now, an Odyssey, and it's still going strong. So AGM technology in batteries is a huge thing. I'm glad to see they're going to that, and I have a feeling that the reason they're using that is because this engine has the automatic start-stop feature. So when you come to a stoplight, the engine shuts down, you let your foot off the brake, and the engine fires back up. If you're going through all those start-stop cycles, plus all the other electronic draws that's on this thing, you need a good battery. So that's why they switched to the AGM. That's my guess. Lastly, you see this engine cover. It looks really cool, but it's not just a regular plastic engine cover like we're used to seeing. This thing is actually foam. I was really surprised by that. I was thinking, hey, it's just a piece of plastic, because it looks very plastic-like. It's got a sort of plasticky texture. Then you've got the Ford Performance logo on the side, but yeah, it's a piece of foam. So that helps deaden down the sound of the direct injection system on the 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine, because that direct injection system does give like a diesel-y sound. The 3.5 is not that bad, but if you want to hear a Ford EcoBoost engine that has some ticking noises and whatnot, but just from the direct injection system, you should check out our 2015 Fiesta ST project car. That thing nearly sounds like a diesel, but this one's like super quiet. But that's basically it. I just wanted to share a few little bonus things I found under the hood of this Raptor, and if you guys would like more information, head over to SVTperformance.com. We have a full write-up with tons of pictures. I have all the videos that we've shot on this truck linked in that article, and just can't wait for you guys to check it out. I mean, it's an awesome vehicle. Wish I could keep it longer, but the guy over here wants it back. Until next time, this This is Sid from SVTperformance.com. Head over to SVTperformance.com to check out all the latest and greatest in news, reviews, information about your favorite Ford performance related vehicles. And if you would like to see a Gen 2.5 or perhaps Gen 3 Raptor with the 7.3 liter Godzilla V8 in it, maybe head over to SVTP and let Ford know that you would like them to build that truck.